Okay, it's Guildford Heat versus London Capitals. The Heat ran out 89-69 winners, but it wasn't always looking like that. It was a 40-36 Capital lead at half-time, and I've got Richard Scantlebury, the assistant coach, with me. Richard, what happened in the first half?
I hate to make excuses. I think maybe last night was a very late game, tough game up in Leicester, very late coming back, and it seems like we had no legs. I think Capitals played very well in the first half. They moved the ball around well. They found open men at the basket, and defensively we just weren't moving our legs well enough and shutting them off. And hence we were down at the half.
So what happened in the second half? I mean, we held them to 29 points and we scored 53 points ourselves. It looked like a different team out there.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You know, it's difficult. When you can't find your legs in the first half, and then all of a sudden things click into place. It just took us a while to get going. Once we did get going, I think our defensive stops were a lot better at the start of the second half, and we finally managed to get over the hump and into the lead. And I think we spoke about it at half time. Once we got into the lead, I think we were fairly confident we'd be able to keep it and keep pushing on, which we did.
Was there any particular adjustments that you and Chad made at half time?
Not really. I think it was just a case of trying to cut down on the three guys that were causing us problems for them, the most problems in the first half. I think Ivanov shot the ball really well, Gariba rebounded well, and he had 9 points as well, and Malik Jevons was penetrating well in the first half. So I think at halftime we just spoke about really cutting those three down and better defensive effort for the team and see where we were after that.
Yeah, I mean, watching the game from the stands, it did look like we picked up the defence in the second half and lots of ball pressure, lots of turnovers forced on Capitals. Was that a deliberate plan, or was that just something that came out of playing with more energy? Yeah,
I think both. I think it was a deliberate plan to sort of pressure them. We did try it from the start of the game, but it just wasn't working at the start, maybe because we didn't have the legs, I'm not sure. But it was a deliberate plan to try and pressure them, and eventually we wore them down, I think, and they started making sort of needless turnovers in the second half.
Yeah, and it was nice finally to see Kenny back and scoring some points and getting a bit of his old swagger back again.
Yeah, it was. I said to him, where was he? He's been away for a while. So, but no, he knew he had to step up today with Julius being away again. We need one of the main players to step up and give us some production. And I think Kenny played really well and shot the ball very, very well today.
Excellent. Okay, thank you very much, Richard.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Kenny Langhorne, who top scored today with 28 points and added 7 rebounds and 4 steals for good measure. It's a pretty good performance today, Kenny.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I owed that one to myself and to my teammates. I've been slacking a little bit and finally came up out the funk a little bit, so I'm happy.
Okay. Yeah, because you've had a few games where you haven't really been the Kenny Langhorne we came to know and love earlier on in the season. So what changed today?
I feel better. I'm healthy. I don't know. I really don't know. Just had to come out of it. It's just one of them things. You got your ups and your downs, and I was in a down, and hopefully I stay up.
Okay. And you had 5 3-pointers today. Have you done anything different to change your shot?
Just trying to get in the gym and get more shots up. The snow has been bothering it a little bit. I wanted to start working out twice a day again, and just trying to get in the gym, fix everything, and be a professional athlete.
Okay, and today we really struggled, and seemed in the first half, but in the second half we came out and completely blew them away. Again, have you got any reasons for that?
I would probably say a little bit of yesterday's game. It was a tough game. We took that one all the way to the wire and won by 2, and we got back late. So maybe we had a little bit of a lull in our game, but a little bit of pep talk in the locker room, and we came back out and turned it back up.
Did Chad say anything that could be repeated on camera?
No.
Quite right too. So you're looking forward now to, we've got a couple of games on the road and then we're back here against Leicester again in 3 weeks' time. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, we snapped our losing streak on the road, so hopefully we can keep it going on the road too. We got 3 in a row right now, so we can just keep building.
Excellent. Okay, thank you, Kenny.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Lekhan Papula, the Heat's first ever starting point guard from many years ago, who's now back with the team and got on the court for the first time this season after coming back from quite a bad injury. So Lekhan, what was it like getting back on court?
To be honest, it was a bit scary because obviously I haven't done that. It's the first time I played for like 9 months, so I mean it was scary, but at the same time it's exciting. I'm just happy I could actually go out there and it stuff felt a bit natural, and I know the more I actually do play, the easier it's going to get. But right now, it's just good to just be back out there, especially with the Heat, because obviously I started Guildford, so that's the great thing about it.
And it was first thing you did when you came on court was hit 2 technical free throws, so that's a pretty good start.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the free throws, I'm like, yep, let me go and get me some quick 2 easy points. So I went up there. Fortunately, I made them. The funny thing is, before the game, I actually worked on about 100 free throws, which is, I don't usually do it, but I thought, let me just work on it. So it was just, ironic that I actually worked on it and I got to shoot 2 free throws. So.
Yeah, it paid off because we have, as a team, missed quite a few free throws in the last few games.
I think our percentage is about 60-something. We're not really that consistent in the last few games. I think what we need to do, like Chad has been telling us, is just basically shoot more free throws in practice and actually, get into game conditions so we do get tired and then shoot free throws as opposed to getting into practice when you're fresh. So hopefully we can get some more repetition in practice.
Okay, and then you also had a sweet 3-pointer from the corner. What was that like?
Well, it was more sweet because the nickname came back. I'm sure everyone knows the nickname. If anyone can, Lakan can. So it was nice actually hearing that again. When I did let it go, I guess it felt good. So hopefully I can get fit and just get more of those in. So it's just nice to be back out there and just feeling the love from the fans as well. So I do appreciate it.
Well, it was excellent to see you out there, Lakan. And take care, and we'll see you in a few more games.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye.